Hello, hello. I greet you in my dark car. I'm in the car at the beach because at home we've got no internet, no service or power. I wanted to say internet first, it's obviously the most important bit. So I've got no service or power at home, and I've got some flight booking to do. So I came down to the beach where I can find some Wi-Fi and booking flight. So guess where we're going? I'm leaving, not today's Sunday evening. We're leaving on Tuesday morning. Guess where we're going? So this is the first flight to Lisbon. And then the exciting bit, where are we? Next booking, Cape Verde. Exciting! Yeah, going with some friends, going with Mark, Barry. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. This has always been a dream of mine to go here. So Mark sent me the text and said forecast looks good. So fingers crossed. See how it goes. Hopefully it's more lucky than my last travel. Cool. See you soon. What's going on? Here we are, getting ready to go. Look at this. Cruising. Pretty easy now. I've got the wheels in this ball bag. I'm just wheeling, racing. Like, what, 40 kilos? Yeah, because I'm not bringing that much, but relative, I'm not bringing that much gear. I'm bringing my 88 cube, the 250s and a 45, and double mast. So 2 400s, 2 370s, and the regular bits, one wetsuit. That's it. But yeah, on the wheels. Easy. Oh no!
It doesn't connect, no?
Yeah, no, it goes all the way down there.
Really?
Yeah.
It is windy. 5-3.
Feels like I'm waiting, like I'm watching you fall out. Dreams where I'm fading. All the talking, wasting all your time. I've given all that I've got.
So, Cape Verde, how was it? Yeah, Cape Verde was a sick trip. It was, yeah, it was really cool. And like, it's a place that I've always wanted to go. It has been on my box like to tick for years. So I'm happy I've been and I've ticked it off the box. The sailing wasn't amazing, I must say. In the sense, it was almost like a bit too difficult. I had the wrong gear. And it was, yeah, like it's so tricky there. And like I'm sure you've seen, but like the internet's taken over by shots from Cape Town, and it looks amazing. Looks like all time and easy. And like it's one of those ones when you're at home, you're watching it, you're like, oh, I could definitely do that. That's easy. But wow, it's so difficult. I think the forecast we went on was like more offshore than normal, and there was also just no wind. Like a lot of the time it was 8 knots, maybe, yeah, 8 knots, full of surfers and bolt offshore. Like we were sailing, went at Ponta Preta when we were and the first few days at Alibaba when we were lining up. Your line you were trying to pump onto to get was bolt offshore. It was so difficult. When I did catch a few, it was good fun and I really enjoyed that. But yeah, it was tricky. Who was with me, or who was I with? So there was Mark, Harry, who we all know. I went with a filmer from Portugal, Siam Images, or Siam, Matt, and Adrian Basson was there, Liam Dunkerbeck, and Moritz Mao. Is that everyone? Oh, of course, Victor the local. Yeah, it was a cool group and it's cool people to sail with. Like at one stage talking to a surfer in the water, and she was asking about the crew, and I was like, well, that's a current world champion, that's a 4-time world champion, that's a junior world champion, and like the list kept going. So it was a pretty good pack to be among.
If you want me, if you need me, I'll be yours. If you want me, if you need me.
Setups were bloody hardcore. It's not an easy place to sail. If you mess up your wave, if you fall off, let's say you drop a tack, it's cooking in this fan. If you drop a tack, well, no, not drop a tack. If you fall off the wave, don't make your top turn, drop your barely bottom turn, something like that. Don't make the section on there, you're going on the rocks. It's guaranteed, there's no way around it pretty much. 95% of the time, if you fail the wave, you're on the rocks. So that's pretty hardcore. And yeah, it's a kit destroyer. If I would recommend gear to go with gear you don't mind dinging up. It will make your trip a lot better if you have stuff that you don't really mind breaking, so old sails, older boards that can ding up. That will make your trip more enjoyable for sure. I was a bit sketched out. Why was I a bit sketched out? Was because first day at Ponta, looked pumping when we arrived. Mark and I rig up, and it's light, but it looks good. And we're like, oh, maybe it's doable. Let's give it a go. And yeah, rig up, get out, and first of all, there's pretty difficult shore break. I'll put in a video, which I don't think the shore break does it justice. Easily, you could, if you get it wrong in the shore break, everything's broken. Maybe not the board, but your whole rig will get destroyed. Even you will get destroyed in the shory. So you get out through that, which is like bolt offshore, almost blowing the other tack and that on that shory. You get out, and I got out, and then I was like playing a bit cool because I saw Mark, and I was like, oh, if I follow my line, I'll get to where he is. And I was following that, and then I was just a bit too excited, you know, somewhere like that. First one, you should go the long way around, and just slowly develop into the lineup, or like grow confidence into the lineup, which is something I would always tell people I'm teaching. Did I do it myself? No. Did I get punished? Yes. So yeah, I was a bit too excited, a bit too keen, and I kind of cut it tight. I was like, had the lines where Mark, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll be sweet. Close enough to where the surfer pack was, just like out of them. And then this fucking big set game, like way bigger than any of the other ones that I'd been in so far. Easy over mast. Like, it was pretty scary one for us, and just first wave at Ponta. So I heli-tacked because I'm like, okay, shit, I have to kind of get out of here. Maybe the best way to get out is to get on one. Mark's trying to pump for the first one, he's not going to get that. So I'm like, okay, heli-tack quick. And in the time I went from heli-tacking, it looked like it wasn't going to break. It was kind of sitting back to get around the heli-tack, so a second. It had already lipped up, and I was like, I'm fucked. And try to get over it, and Matt, who was surfing at the time, just said the mast snapped instantly. The wave just smashed it instantly, and then I got washed on the rocks, and yeah, broke quite a lot of gear. And I got about 6 set waves on head, which are pretty hairy, and I didn't know the lineup at all. So I was like at the time I was getting sucked. I thought I might be getting sucked around the point. I didn't know it that well. And then I got washed. I finally got back up on the rocks, and some guys had helped me with my gear a bit, but that was destroyed. Which is definitely not in Brandon Bay anymore. I'm not sure where you lost me on that story, but the phone stopped recording because it overheated on the windsill. So I'm going to rig my board, and then I'll continue with that story about Cape Verde. Cool. Just to finish off about Cape Verde, sum it up. I think in the video I sound a bit down, as if it was a crap trip, but no. For windsurfing, it wasn't ideal. Wasn't really windy enough. I think if I was to go again, I'd want to come back on a forecast with more wind. But wave wise, pretty amazing. Like, some of the surfing we had was some of the best surfing I've had in a long time, which I get quite good surf, so that says a lot. Yeah, like some of the days we were down in Alibaba and stuff, looked like we were on a Rip Curl search trip. It was pretty epic, that stuff. So yeah, overall it was really cool, and yeah, I'll go back for sure. Next time I'll go back with more wind. Yeah, that's one thing. On that next forecast I'd like to have more wind, but yeah, overall it was really cool, except for on the way home. Pretty much as soon as I checked in through security and dropped off the bags, I got hit with food poisoning. So that was a pretty rough flight from Sal to Lisbon at 1 AM. Then like 4 hours in Lisbon, and then to Dublin, and then a bus home. All that with the whole shebang of food poisoning was pretty grim, but we'll leave that there. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned.